What's this? Quickly! Oh, it's nothing. I thought I knew him.
Please do not do that again. Now get moving, come on.
So today I'm playing Red Dead Redemption 2, or so I have been for a couple of months now. I'm on my second playthrough currently, and I'm noticing a detail that I definitely did not notice the first time, and this has to do with the character of Bill Williamson. We don't actually see a lot of Bill in the game, or at least as much as I expected to see, given how long we spent in Red Dead Redemption chasing him and finding him and everything else. But there's one thing interesting about his character. There are few parts in this game that point me to believe and makes him seem a little, well, gay. There are a few things hinting to this, which are all a bit subtle and sprinkled throughout the game. The first time I felt my gaydar tingling was during the bar fight mission. There's this part where Aurthor says to Bill, is he trying to punch that guy or kiss him? Or something along those lines.
Watch where you're going! Take it easy,
Are you about to kiss that guy or punch him?
This isn't a big deal on its own, but there are a few more hints scattered throughout the game, like I said. The second one I noticed was a comment that Jose makes during the hunting mission with Aurthor early in the game. He talks about couples, and he pairs Lenny with Jenny, Aurthor with Martha, and finally Bill and Phil.
Well, Lenny and Jenny could never have worked. That's like Arthur and Martha, or Bill and Phil.
The two characters have a little chuckle, move on, don't talk about that much more. But then there's more. If you snoop around the camp a bit, again in early game, you can find Bill's discharge papers near his tent that list the reason Bill was discharged from the military was for deviant behavior. At first I was thinking this deviant behavior might have been talking about how violent he is and maybe he killed someone, something like that. But then I was thinking that deviancy was pretty much synonymous with homo back then, and you could also draw that conclusion from the papers, in my opinion. Bill also has some interesting interactions with the character Kieran. If you don't know this already, maybe look away now, I guess. But when you capture Kieran, and when they first capture him, they're trying to get him to talk, and they're threatening to relieve him of his family jewels, and Bill just seems a little too excited about dropping his pants and messing with his junk.
Geld here.
Yeah! What?
No one else seems to be excited about this, but Bill pretty much jumps at the chance and is getting everything ready and is pretty pumped up and pretty disappointed when he loses that chance. This could just be because Bill is violent, but I'm gonna go the gay route. I think it's gay. There's another interaction later on with Bill and Kieran where, well, this is after you've captured him and he's kind of just one of the buds, but so Bill and Kieran are having this conversation and Bill's trying to bully Kieran to come and have a drink with him and drink from the same bottle as him. Kieran doesn't really seem too into it, and if you approach when this interaction is happening, Bill acts surprised that you're there seeing this happen, and his voice gets nervous and he asks you to leave him alone and says, "Can't two men enjoy a drink in peace?" and gets pretty huffy. After this happens, Kieran will leave, and Bill acts pretty desperate and almost begs for Kieran to come back, and he seems a little sad when he doesn't.
Oh, yeah.
So those are the standout moments I can think of during the game where I've had this question in my mind that maybe Bill is attracted to men. But there's also this other part where his masculinity is coming into question a couple of times. He's almost feminized near closer to the end of the game. I noticed this conversation between Micah and him, where Micah's questioning what Bill's real name is, and he reluctantly admits it's Marion.
My, oh my. What a nasty mama and daddy you must have had.
Pretty feminine name. He seems ashamed about it, and the characters tease him a little bit and move on. There's also the issue of his side mission. He requests for his item, hair pomade.
Is that, hair pomade you wanted?
Well, look at that. Thanks, Morgan. I owe you one.
I reckon we should both just forget this ever happened.
And it seems like an awkward exchange. Arthur seems a little weirded out that he's asking for hair pomade, like it's not something you typically ask for. And this is despite the fact that I pretty much slathered gallons of the stuff on Arthur every day, so I found Arthur to be a little judgy in that moment, but that's okay. Those are the things I've noticed about Bill throughout the game. I don't know if anyone else has had the same thoughts, or had the same experiences, or noticed the same things. Let me know what you think down below. Is Bill of the rainbow variety, or is this just a case of there being too much testosterone in one place, and when someone doesn't have as much as the others, it seems a little gay? Leave a comment below, like and subscribe if you want more of these videos, and yeah, thanks for watching. Okay, bye.